What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome back to my Madden 23 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. Thursday night football, prime time, a big divisional game against the Cleveland Browns here. And we are both 1-1 on the season, both of these teams. We're coming off our first win of the year against the New England Patriots. Did lose a game to Cincinnati, so we are 0-1 in the division. So win today would be a big thing. We need to start making progress in this AFC North. And we will get this thing underway. Some changes to this franchise going forward here. I've shortened up the quarters. The main reason is because with my testing, with my offline franchise, which I am about half a season ahead of this one, the scoring's getting out of control. So with 8-minute quarters, it's just getting crazy. And even in this franchise, Kenny Pickett's been playing really well through 2 games. And a little bit ridiculous that he would be so dominant. So just a little way to quicken up the games, make them more exciting, and maybe get some more realistic stats than what we've been seeing. I think. I ran my franchise last year with 6-minute quarters, and it worked pretty well. So that's what we'll go with. And here comes Deshaun Watson, starting from the get-go in real life here. No suspension from him in this franchise. And he completes to Njoku on the first play from scrimmage for a 17-yard gain. So Deshaun Watson at quarterback, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt at running back for the Browns. Amari Cooper, number 2. Number 11, Donovan Peoples-Jones at wide receiver. We've seen Njoku, the tight end. So a decent Browns team we're going to be facing here today. And we've got a flag. Let's see what this is. And of course it's roughing the passer. Miles Jack.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect.
I mean, we get those. I don't hate it. I mean, obviously later in the game we don't want to see it, but keep our guys aggressive on the pass rush. We get those now and then. Loss of 1 for Chubb. That brings up a 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Completely, there's an interception. William Jackson the third jumps the route, and that's good. We need that to start this game. Yeah, steps up. I was complaining last game that my corners were just standing there watching guys catch the ball, so I like seeing that. And here comes Kenny Pickett.
Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Take a look at his numbers through 2 games. A little bit ridiculous. One of the reasons I'm trying to shorten these quarters up. Maybe it's a bad choice. I don't know, but I think it'll work out. So we've got some changes to our receiving core here, just with the depth chart. And one is Miles Austin, as Calvin Austin makes the catch for a big gain on first down. Trying to get Deontay Johnson more involved in this game. Last game I was a little unhappy with our ability to get the ball to him. So we're still going to be having Calvin Austin in there, but we're going to see a little more, hopefully, a little more. There we go. There's Najee Harris down the seam. Hopefully a little more Deontay Johnson in his offense going forward. So I've kind of decided to circle the wagons for my receiving core around Deontay Johnson, George Pickens, and Calvin Austin. I mean, we'll have some other guys in there, but, you know, especially when it comes to progression, you got to kind of make a choice of who your main guys are going to be. And I think those are some good choices. Najee Harris, not much there for him. Keep this on the ground. Give him another shot. goes. And he is down to the 4. Even with the shorter quarters, it's still important to get Najee Harris going in the beginning of these games. We're going to take a shot for Johnson here. There he is. Running this slant is a little different this year than it has been in years past. Really need to read that corner post-snap. I was just kind of firing it in there last year and the year before, but how that corner plays the receiver makes the difference between a touchdown and an interception on that one.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of
So
this
we're on the
guy, we gotta
board.
protect him. But when he goes out
Convert the
and
interception into a touchdown.
on the road,
3 points off turnovers.
be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Let's get our defense back out there. I continue to work on my audio issues. I'm concerned that my microphone is actually kind of sketching out. So that may be the root of the problem. I'm not sure. But it was a little bit better last game, I think. So hopefully it's not bad this game. If it is, I apologize. Yeah, that's my guy out there. And there, once again, Witherspoon just stands there and watches the guy catch the ball. And those are the kind of animation issues that I think were brutal when this game first launched. They've gotten better, but it's still kind of silly. And Joe, oh my goodness, Terrell Edmonds just dismissed, and that's another big gain for the tight end. Chris Wormley playing well on the inside as a defensive tackle for us so far. I made that choice over a couple of other true defensive tackles I have on the team. Broken up by Witherspoon. Nice play that time. And we're going to go with a cover 3 here and see if we can keep these guys in front of us.
The incompletion.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Looking deep in the direction.
Make a play. There we go. Witherspoon again with Fitzpatrick coming over to help out. And they're kicking a field goal here. Our coaching staff doesn't seem to believe them, I guess, so we're going to go with a 3-4. And that's going to be wide right.
And he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt.
So let's go. Let's see if we can get Najee Harris revved up here a little bit. We don't want to wait till the fourth quarter to start getting him the ball. He's a big, important part of our offense.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
But nothing for him on that play. Good game last week, 110 yards. He's still going to get 1,000 yards with the 6-minute quarters. Kenny Pickett's still going to throw for 4,000 yards, even with 6-minute quarters.
But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected.
All right, so let's see. We got to put the ball in the air here.
They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Trying to get Freiermuth over the top of this linebacker if we can. If not, oh shoot. Throw that underneath, and that's a bad throw. That's Kenny Pickett's first interception of the season. Oh, I tried to fit it in there. Yep. The defender had position. Undersized receiver, couldn't body him off. So, yeah. Sometimes it's Kenny Pickett's fault, sometimes it's my fault. I have to say I'm a little bit rattled by Garrett out there. Trying to get rid of the ball, maybe quicker than I should have on that one. And there's TJ Watt shaking things up. Forcing a bad throw. Watt only has 1 sack, I think, on the season so far. So we need to get him in there as well a little more. But he's been getting some good pressures the past few games and forcing some mistakes, so that's good too, even if you don't get the sack. Can we please tackle this guy? Completion to Cooper brings up a 3rd and 3. And what have I called here? I guess I'm in my nickel still. That'll be fine. Think. My defenders get where they're supposed to go. And there's another completion to the tight end. So Njoku always seems to be one receiver that's just causing problems for us, and it looks like it's going to be him today.
That's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision.
Jeez.
QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
I have to think that as my defense gets better and as their awareness gets better, I hope they're going to be making smarter plays on these balls and not like running past them and standing there and letting the guy catch it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they won't. And there's a touchdown. Amari Cooper. And this is a tied game. Like we did, Cleveland capitalizes off the turnover.
Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. So all even at 7 now.
Let's go.
And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
All right, Kenny Pickett throws an interception last possession. First interception of his NFL career in the 3rd game of the season, so we can't be too mad at him, especially since it was my fault.
These short turnarounds.
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your
And
injury
there's
situation? Are you losing key guys?
George Pickens
How well have the backups prepared for this?
in the dead spot of the zone.
Time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game. George Pickens most of his final season at Georgia, but he did return for the college football playoffs and had an impact. And in his first 2 years there, wow, led the Bulldogs in touchdowns.
Deontay Johnson broken up
Could be a first-round pick.
by Greedy Williams.
This kid, nice pickup there for a 1st down.
And there's our draft class.
Here at the draft class for this offense. Overall, what are your thoughts?
Well, you know the fans don't want to hear it, but it always takes 2, 3, 4 years until we know whether the draft class is
George
truly
Pickens on the wheel route. We can't get it to him. I don't know what happened there. I hit that button to get it out to him and it just didn't go. All right.
Quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance.
There's Pat Fryermuth.
Get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. Boy, a nice play.
See if we can get Deontay Johnson open here on a crosser.
On 3rd and 15. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 35-yard line. Pick it down.
Probably not. There's George Pickens, though. We'll take that. Coming up on the 2-minute warning.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come down and reestablished the tempo.
See if we can get a play off before the 2-minute warning, maybe.
A very strong drive as a response.
Nope.
Second quarter, 2 minutes.
All right, so in a good position here. We need to get this score before halftime.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios, and have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action.
Fryermuth underneath.
To Fryermuth. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second.
Get this first down if we can get it. Nice block on the linebacker by that slot receiver. I didn't see who I had out there.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roll.
First down, and they go
Najee Harris down to the 2.
down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first
We're going to look for this slant again. Deontay Johnson. And there he is again.
In for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
See, again, we're not getting Johnson the ball the way I'd like to.
Final minute of the first half. Extra point put through.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns, the announcer said.
Score 14 to
And he needs more than 2 catches in the first half of every game. So let's keep these Browns off the scoreboard for the rest of the half here. And go into halftime with the lead. We're going to take the second half kickoff.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline.
So let's stop anything bad from happening if we can.
And we're just under a
We're
minute
going to bring
to go.
pressure. We're not going to sit in the zone.
Mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone could potentially tie this game up. On first down, Watson.
And that's caught.
Complete. It's Amari
I swear, if he would just jump that route, he'd have an interception every time. He just stands there and watches him catch the ball.
With a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 31, Watson. And his throw here is incomplete.
That brings up a 3rd and 4. It looked like possibly pass interference on that, but they didn't call it, which is fine with me.
Another incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson.
And that's broken up again. So we're going to have 45 seconds and a timeout and 3 timeouts here. And
This defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third
try not to
down.
be stupid, but we'll see what we can
They
do.
allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed.
Try not to be stupid. That's my motto in Madden.
And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. The Steelers
Kenny Pickett, 39 seconds to work
this
with.
first half.
We've got a lot of momentum here.
7 lead. They might just be happy
We
to
take a little deep shot to Johnson again if we can. I feel like we're not getting this game. The Browns just are not playing the kinds of defense. Well, maybe. Let's see what happens here.
First
Nope.
and 10, here's Pickett.
And we're in trouble. Get rid of that ball.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away.
Get rid of the ball.
Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion.
So we've got 3 timeouts, so we don't need to worry about the sidelines. We can work the middle of the field here,
Completion-wise, way up.
I think.
On second
Just
and
over the
10.
defender's head to Johnson.
Here's Johnson with
There we go.
reception.
Take a timeout.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
I feel like it's all about the verticals in this year's game. Like those crossing routes are working, but not as well as the last season or two. So
To the air on
we're
first
gonna go for
down, Pickett.
Pickens here.
He's got this to Pickens. And they get this
So finding those seams, I think, is the way to go with this year's game,
for the 30.
or at least it feels that way so far.
Another timeout called for by the
So we've got 1 timeout here.
They're down to 1 remaining here.
And with 21 seconds, we do want to think about getting the ball to the sideline here, I think. If we can, without doing anything dumb. We are kind of in field goal range.
36 now, first and 10. Pickett right back
Johnson
to
on the
air.
crosser, and that's not what we wanted, really. We'll have to take a timeout.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
So, we take a shot at the end zone. I don't know if I want to do that, but anything else is going to possibly end up with the time running out on us here. So let's see what we can get. If we can get Johnson in the corner here, we're going to throw it. If not, I think I'm going to get rid of the ball and we'll kick a field goal.
Looking to
Yeah.
throw, Pickett.
Don't like it.
He's just going to get
We're just going to kick a field goal here. We're not going to mess around. What do the coaches want us to do? They think kick a field goal. So we get some points out of that drive at the end of the half. That's good. And we'll be getting possession of the ball with the start of the second half. And we will try to force a return here to kill some clock.
The field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And that's the end of the half. We're up 17-7 against these Browns. Mistakes were made, some good plays. But we're in good shape here, I think. 169 passing yards for Kenny Pickett. Only 21 yards on the ground.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
Let's go. Let's get to it. One of the most important drives of the game here. Coming out of halftime. We want to get points out of this drive. Touchdown if we can, of course. But when you have that turnaround where you can get the points at the end of the quarter, or the end of the half, and then at the end of the here's Deontay Johnson, and we miss him. But yeah, that's a big deal when you can get it. So hopefully we don't go 3 and out here. Or throw an interception. Or fumble. Or anything else terrible. I'm just not getting that route to Johnson that we want. Oh shoot, I jumped out of bounds there. Did not mean to do that. Okay, so let's go. Let's go dagger. We might run the ball. We might go for it on 4th down if we don't get it. 4th and 2 on their own 33. Coach doesn't like it. We're going to go for it. Fortune favors the bold. And this is a Madden decision that if the Steelers did in real life, I'd be standing on my couch screaming at the top of my lungs. And he's got it. Najee Harris bulls his way forward. My goodness.
Give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it.
Go ye old Z spot.
Successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Pickett to throw on 1st down.
There's a speedy rookie, Calvin Austin. Big game for him last game against the Patriots. Had 2 good games so far. Not doing bad today either.
They almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Pickett back to throw.
And we've got a flag there. Let's see what that is.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
That's a roughing the passer. Henry Anderson called for roughing the passer. We will accept that, of course.
So the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Now Pickett.
Take what they give us here to Freiermuth.
Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs.
So yeah, we want to be smart. We're going to get points here.
To the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough.
We're going to run the ball.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Harris
Najee Harris got up going through the hole. That might have been a touchdown.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because we see that type
Let's go, Harris.
the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Down to the 2.
Steelers are going to have a first and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down.
And let's
knock it on the door.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact,
get George Pickens in there if we need to throw the slant.
Precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
We'll run it once. Harris fumbles the ball. Oh no. So, like, strategically, when we have the ball in that situation, I want to run it at least once. The problem is that slant is such a high percentage completion that, like, this is the bad thing that can happen. So, it's kind of a tough decision. Like, you want to trust in your running game, but, especially when you're ahead by 2 scores. Nick Chubb smashes his way for a couple, for 1. But, yeah, maybe it'd been a better choice to just throw the slant there. I don't know.
Only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Watson off play action.
And that's intercepted by William Jackson III. And he might be able to get around this offensive lineman, but nope, he's taken down by Johnson in the goal line. So now we're kind of in the same position we were just in. And we're going to throw the slant. Why do I have Deontay Johnson out there? I thought I put Pickens in. Alright, whatever. There he is. So Johnson is catching passes and scoring touchdowns, but we're not getting him open downfield. I don't know what his numbers are for this game today, but I don't think we've been hitting him down, for bigger gains like the way I would like to. I think we got him once down the middle. Grant takes it to the 27, and here comes Deshaun Watson. And we got these guys, I mean, it's not over by any means, but we've got them in a good position here. They'll score again, I'm sure.
They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Right back to Cooper.
Witherspoon makes the tackle. I'm going to stick with this Overstorm Brave, I think.
And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
When they switch, we switch.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson.
There's that tight end again.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
Well, they can put him in a number of different places. In line, H-back, put him in the slot. In this case, they put him out wide. Matchup nightmare. Who are you going to send out to cover him? And he picks up a first down with that catch.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here.
Quarterback run with Watson. Fitzpatrick comes and holds him to a game of 3.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
And that's the end of the quarter. We've got a good lead on these Browns.
This Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League.
And quarter to play still, so not out of the woods by any stretch.
It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th.
And I just completely ignored my man. And there's William Jackson III again stepping up. A player who the Steelers signed a couple months ago. Hasn't seen the field in real life yet, but he's the best corner on our team. There's Witherspoon making the play. Breaking things up, forcing a punting situation for these Browns. They're not going to punt. I don't blame them. I wouldn't punt.
This game overall, it's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Wide open, Njoku again. Breaking tackles. Miles Jack finally wraps him up.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
Witherspoon is exhausted out there. Make some adjustments to my substitution so I don't have tired guys running around out there all the time. Another completion for Watson. He's 160 yards, 64 yards passing. 2 picks though.
That go around, a first down as well. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Njoku again, of course. Who else?
A loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
Oh, Deshaun Watson just faked the defender out of his cleats.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Watson now throw. Forced out to his
Watson on the move, throws the ball away.
He's going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
So this drop coverage I play on the goal line, it works really well, but it takes my 2 best pass rushers and puts them in zone coverage, but I don't like too much. And there's Chubb. So I'm going to be thinking about another way to play defense on the goal line here. So the Browns within 2 scores. And we're going to be looking at Najee Harris to close this thing out when we get the ball back. I don't go chew clock until I get under 2. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I don't go chew clock until I get under 2 minutes with the 6-minute quarters. It just seems kind of cheesy to do it sooner.
We'll be back after this. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
Oh, did they pick that up? They did.
So, yes.
Oh my goodness.
It's more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick.
Well, all right.
Battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. On 1st and 10, Watson. That's going to be
There's Peoples-Jones. Make that tackle. So just like that, the onside kick and Cleveland is once again knocking on the door here.
Here's Watson. Being chased down left.
Watson under pressure again, forced to get rid of it.
And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
On 2nd and goal, Watson.
Not in. Brings up a 3rd and goal on the 1. All right, let's do something a little different here. Last time they ran the ball in this situation, so. And Chubb just powers his way into the end zone, throwing defenders out of his way. So there we go. I mean, gotta love all Madden. Coaches can't believe it. What the heck's going on out there? And let's please recover this onside kick. Oh, they're kicking off. All right. Let that bounce into the end zone. All right. So we need a 1st down or 2 here to close this thing out. See, only 32 yards for Johnson there. That's just not getting it. We're going to go conservative ball carrier. And we're going to go chew clock once we get to the 2-minute warning. There's Najee Harris.
That's the earliest opportunity.
Take it down to the 2-minute warning here.
Going into this one, let's see how each side goes about their
I think.
strategy.
Eventually. There we go.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes
And,
left to go in the fourth. So the Steelers
we're going to go shoot clock.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to
And we're going to
try
keep on handing it to Najee Harris.
Team's working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here.
Anthony Walker Jr. coming up and stopping the... So now we have a decision to make here. We can run it once more and take away a timeout. I think we're going to put the ball in the air, though.
You have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
And there's Deontay Johnson. Then we convert the 1st down.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause.
And that's a big 1st down. I kind of thought Pickett missed him there at first.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. In motion left goes a tight end. They hand this off to Harris.
Nowhere to go for Harris.
Right near the line of scrimmage. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout.
So the Browns with no more timeouts. We're going to run the ball. We're in field goal range, so we're going to keep this thing on the ground. Good block by the wide receiver, and there's the 1st down. Will close this thing out. We're going to keep running the ball. We don't kneel with 6-minute quarters. But we will, I think, get our backup halfback in there. No, we won't. What am I saying? That's what we need is a fumble right now.
So from the 17 now, here's a
Couple more carries for Harris and we're done. What a good block by the undersized wide receiver. And this will be the last play of the game, barring any disasters. Harris to the 4, and that will be it. We'll let this clock run out. Big division win here. A little hairy at the end there with the onside kick that we could not recover. But we got the win, 1st division win. That puts us 2-1 on the season. We've got the Jets coming up next. So big win in primetime. We're going to take a look at some statistics. I can't speak now at the end of the game. Statistics. If you'd like to hang out and see what our numbers look like. Kenny Pickett, 18 of 23, 234 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. So he continues his good start as a rookie. Deshaun Watson, 232 yards, 1 score, 2 interceptions. And let's see how these Browns running backs did not hurt us. Couldn't get their running game going. Najee Harris, 16 carries for 92 yards. Once again, we couldn't smash him into the end zone. He did have that fumble on the goal line. And receiving a little bit better for Johnson, 6 catches for 52 yards, 3 touchdowns. Freiermuth, 4 for 51. Pickens, 4 for 64. Calvin Austin, the rookie, 3 for 40. Pickens is a rookie too, I suppose. And Najee Harris, again, contributing as a receiver. Only gave up 1 sack. So that, once again, that ability to keep defenders off of our rookie quarterback, especially since he tends to fumble when he gets hit, is a big deal. So good in that regard. And Fitzpatrick led the team in tackles, no sacks, and 2 picks for William Jackson III. And we've got the Jets next, and we're 2-1 on the season right now. Take a quick look at our team stats. 321 yards of total offense. So that's a difference of only like 60 or 70 yards compared to the 8-minute quarters. And again, that's going to change as our team gets better. We're going to be putting up a lot more yards in this, even with the shorter quarters. So that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, please hit that like button and the subscribe button. And, whatever other buttons you want. There's a bunch of them on there. But whatever you decide to do, I hope you have a great day. And I will see you next game.